Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna teach you how to pack your rug efficiently so you're ready for the field. So let's get started. What you see right now on screen is everything that I'm taking to the field with me. I try to pack the least that I can so my rug, I don't have to walk miles and miles with 50 pounds on my back. I remember my first FTXs, I was bringing my rug, it was like 60, almost 70 pounds worth of stuff. So this will 100% help you in the long run, especially at camp, which is like 14 days in the field. So I basically just pack my uniform, I put it inside bags. I do little packs of uniforms, so I just put my shirt, socks, and underwear. This is my daily change. The extra uniform, I only bring it just in case there's bad weather or something happens I have to change into. But if I don't have to change in the middle of the field my main uniform, I won't. It sounds disgusting, but trust me, you don't want to change. I bring a pair of boots if I know the terrain's gonna be really bad and wet. Okay, so one of the first things that I do is make sure this pocket, so inside the rug there's a divider. I don't know if you can see it right here. Make sure that's unzipped because I want to have the whole area, because that way I can optimize the space in here. So I just fold it down both sides to make sure my rug is nice and open. One of the things that I put first is my sleeping bag. It goes all the way in the bottom, and it's the one thing I use every single night. So the sleeping bag usually comes inside this black bag. What I was taught, and this changed my life, guys. Just take it out of here. Take your sleeping bag out of the covers, because it's just gonna take space and it's gonna make your life hard out in the field. Because every single night you have to take it out of this little bag and then put it inside the bag in the morning. It just takes an extra 5 minutes that you don't have. So take this out. From the sleeping bag, I like to put my woobie in there because sometimes at night it gets cold, and if it doesn't, I can just pull it out of the sleeping bag and use it as a pillow. I'm a little spoiled like that. So I just tuck it in there, so once I fold it in, it's all in one nice little ball. Once you fold everything in, I just put it in the bottom compartment. Right now it looks a little big. I didn't make it as tight as I usually do, but just stick it inside this pocket and close it up. Okay, now that it's all closed up, I just stand it upright, push it a little bit more in, and that's once you push everything in, and that's everything that's going in the bottom. I'm not touching that anymore. Okay, what's next? So I don't have an ACH with me, a helmet. Out in the field, sometimes some cadre, they do want you to use it all the time, but the only times we used it at camp, it was when we were on top of the MTVs. So what it was best for me, it was to put it underneath, in the middle of my rug. So my roommate's helmet is in her car. We couldn't get it on time, so this is gonna be the helmet. Okay, I know it's stupid, but you put it right in the middle, right on top of the sleeping bag. What's next is the waterproof bag. This is so useful because once you're out on the field, it can rain, you can go through the rivers and falls. So you want everything in here that you need waterproof, so that way you don't get hypothermia. So what I usually do, I take it inside out and have the black side on the outside. I don't know why I do it. I've been taught, my MS first taught me, and then my master did it too. So I just by now it's just something that I do. And in here, what you're gonna put is your uniforms, your extra uniforms that you want to take. You don't have to take it if you don't want to have extra uniforms. But I usually just like having a pair just in case. I put it inside the bag. I put everything that could get wet. Even though like I waterproofed my little daily bag. So this one has my shirt, my socks, and my underwear that I change daily. I just put them on top, just like that. Once I have all my uniforms inside that bag, I just fold it up, tie it with the strap that it has, roll it up, and make it even smaller. Take out all the air that's inside that bag. What's next is the waterproof uniforms. That you just put it down the sides. I never use them in the field, but they still make me take them. I take them just in case, but literally I never use them. So I just shove it down the sides where I know I would not need them. Next is a second pair of boots. This one, like I said, is up to you if you want to take extra pairs. I usually prefer to do it because I know for a fact every single FTX or even at camp, I had to have a second pair because I always got soaking wet. And this would like create blisters if I didn't have dry boots. So I just put them on the side. Have the soles towards your back. So it gives you that little extra support. Just like this. What's next is the toiletries. I usually just pack a small bag like this with all my soaps, toothpaste, toothbrush. I also pack a lot of baby wipes because that's basically the only shower that you'll have in the field. So I also put them on top because I reach for that every single morning and every single night before I go to sleep. And that's basically it for the main compartment. So I just close this up. Right now I'm not gonna make it as tight. I'll like close it up like really tight once I'm ready to go. What's next on my list is my cadet book. This is like my Bible when I'm out in the field. As a cadet, like you have to be a PL, PSG, you have to do op boards. And this is basically my cadet Bible with like all the information that I learned in 1 year on here with my terrain models, everything. So this I need to have access at all times because you will never know when you're a PL, PSG, or a squad leader and you need to like take notes for it. So I put it in the sustainment pack, which is the side pocket that's on your ruck. That's where I put this. So let me put this in. There you go. In the same pocket, I also put my pens and pencils. And I also fill that up with snacks. And then I close it up. Now for the other sustainment pack on this side is where I put my sustainment, my food. So what I was taught in camp is to field strip the MREs. So every single day you'll get 3 MREs. This is basically what you're gonna be eating in the field, the only food that you will get. So they provide 3 MREs a day. And as you can see, they're like kind of bulky and big. So what we do is we field strip this. What this means is that we open them up, right? Right now I only have 1 with me, but you will get 3. So every time they give me an MRE and we had a little break, I will go through every single MRE and I will do the same thing. So what I will do, I will separate in little stacks my snacks, my main meal, and the extra stuff. So for me, 1 MRE is a lot of food for myself. So I usually just give away a lot of the things in it. But for this one, I can say I'm definitely gonna eat this muffin. And of course, I have to eat my main meal. So I take these apart. And then now in this bag, I'll put all the main meals. So that way, throughout the day, I can just reach out. Whenever we have to eat, I can just reach out and eat it. And once you're done field stripping every single one, all the MREs will fit into 1 bag. So that way you save a lot of space with that. Now, let's say I field strip all of my 3 MREs. I have them all together in 1. And because we eat very often in the field, like 3 times a day, like you're supposed to, or 2, I put it on my side sustainment pocket on the other one. And that way when like my PSG tells me it's time to eat, or my squad leader tells me, hey, it's your turn to eat, I can just go back to my ruck and just take it out. Now the next item is the poncho. I put it inside this pocket, the one on the top flap, because once you put it in there, it gives your rug that extra protection against water. And also, if like cadre or like if they tell you that it's okay to put your ponchos on, you don't have to go through your whole bag, take everything out, get it wet in order to take it out. So this is the best place to place your poncho. Once you have it in there, you have that extra protection. What's next? When you're out in the field, you need a lot of hydration. So I recommend taking a camel bag. And the place I usually put it is right on top of all my stuff, right there. Like on top of the ruck. That way once I close this up, it's nice and secured with a top flap. So now it's all closed up and in one piece. For those that like to take sleeping mats, I used to be one of them. I would usually put it right where the buckle is. And I just put it back here, that was the best position for me and my body size. Some people put it down here, but for me, like, that will cover my legs up here, my neck mobility. So like right here in the middle, it was the best position for me. I don't use it anymore because it will get annoying every time I open the bag, so I just stopped using it. So now for the very last part is just to close it up, pull the straps, and make it as small as you can. And just like that, your rug is ready for the field. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!